Hey there, Alex here from BGS. I'm a revenue optimization expert and I help e-commerce businesses grow and scale through optimizing their store. And in this training, we're going to talk about the biggest mistake that you can make with your live chat app on Shopify, okay? What is this big mistake that I'm talking about? It is this. Having your live chat pop up automatically as soon as a visitor lands on your website. That's something that you should never ever do, okay? And here's why. Having your live chat pop up automatically as soon as somebody lands on your website is like going to a physical retail store, and the moment you enter, the store clerk is like, "Can I help you?" Right? How do you typically respond in those situations? You're probably like, oh, I'm good, or I'm just browsing or whatever, and you're just trying to get them off your back as fast as possible because it's annoying and it's interrupting your experience, right? It is no different in the online space. When your live chat pops up automatically as soon as somebody lands on your website, it's interrupting, right? It's taking their attention away from where they should be focusing on your offer, your products or whatever. Okay, so you don't want to do that. However, going back to the retail store example, even though you don't want the store clerk interrupting you right off the bat, you still want them around exactly when you need them to ask that question about that item that you've been looking for the past 5 minutes, okay? If they're not there, you're just feeling frustrated, right? Like, where are all of these employees here? I mean, it happens to me all the time. It happened recently. We went to Best Buy and we were looking for something and we had to wait for like 10 or 15 minutes for a store clerk to come and ask a simple question. It was ridiculous, right? Anyway, your online store is no different, right? It's all about anticipating your customers' needs and answering the questions exactly when they have them, okay? When you do this right, your store will convert much higher and you will make a lot more money. In fact, on one of our stores, when we did this right, which I'm going to talk about in a second how to do this, our chat sessions, the sessions that had chat conversations going on, the conversion rate of those sessions increased by 43%, and then the session per value, the value per session of those chat sessions increased by 47%, which is insane, okay? Now, the question that you need to ask yourself is, at what stage do my online visitors have questions that they need answers to? At what stage of their shopping experience, right? How can I anticipate those questions and show up at the perfect time to answer them, just like a store clerk would in a retail store, okay? Well, the truth is you cannot know the answer to that question 100% of the time, but you can know that answer with 100% certainty some of the time, okay? And when is that? It's very simple. Whenever a visitor goes to a page where one would go typically to find answers to some questions, right? I'm talking about pages like Contact Us page, okay? Why would somebody go to a Contact Us page to begin with? Because they need to contact you. They have some question or whatever it might be. And why not anticipate that, and instead of having them fill out a whole form and send you an email, why not have the chat pop up automatically on that page and have their questions answered right on the spot, right? That's what I'm talking about. Another page is shipping and return policy, okay? Whenever somebody goes there, obviously they have a question about the shipping and returns policy for your products, for your company. Do you offer free shipping? Do you offer free returns? How long does it take? All of that stuff, okay? Or the FAQ page, okay? You should have that pop up on your FAQ page as well, because what is the FAQ page? It's frequently asked questions. Somebody goes there because they're trying to find an answer to some questions that they have, okay? So, little side note here, by the way, on the FAQ pages. You should not have an FAQ page on your website. At least you should strive to, okay? Think about this. If you have questions that are frequently asked, doesn't it make sense that you should answer them at the right place at the right time? I mean, if most of the people ask for these things, you're probably that tells me that you're doing a pretty lousy job at answering the right questions at the right time, okay? On where they should be in context, on product page or category page or cart page, wherever is appropriate to answer that specific question. For example, if it's a shipping and return question, that question should be answered right there on the product page in context of the price. Why? Because when somebody's thinking of a price of a product, they're also considering the shipping as well. So they want to know how much it's going to cost, because it's not just the product, it's the shipping too. So what you want to do is right next to the price or below it, just look at how Amazon does it. They're doing really well. You can have a little link that when clicked opens a little pop-up and it shows briefly what's your shipping and return policy for the majority of your visitors, right? I mean, you might have an extensive shipping policy that has multiple different scenarios and countries and rates and whatnot that might need a separate page. However, for the majority of your customers, you should address that right there and then on the product page. That's what I'm talking about when I say anticipating customers' needs, customers' questions, and answering them in the right place at the right time. Okay, so you should always strive not to have an FAQ page. Okay, so we said contact page, shipping and return page, FAQ page, and then any other miscellaneous pages like sizing or material page or whatever, depending on your brand. Again, these are also things that should be answered in context, in the right place at the right time. For example, the sizing should be answered on the product page in context of the size selector, right? You should have a size chart with a little pop-up. But anyway, if you have these pages, have your chat, live chat, or it doesn't have to be live chat, it can be just a offline chat, but have it pop up automatically on those pages only. By the way, live chat will obviously work tremendously better, just a side note there. So I recommend you have a live chat, have a service. It's always pays off, okay? So have it only on those pages and never ever have it pop up on an actual page load the moment a visitor lands on your website for the first time, like the home page or category page. Think about it. Somebody's getting interested in your product and your offer and trying to learn more about it, and you're like, boom, how can we help you? Right? It's annoying and frustrating. So don't do that. By the way, little side note, when you do show the chat pop up automatically on these few pages, have it delayed by 5 to 10 seconds. You still don't want to be like boom in their face immediately the moment they land. So give them a little space and delay it 5 to 10 seconds, okay? So what do we know so far? You should, number one, never show automatically pop up the live chat right as soon as the visitor lands on your website. That's a big no-no. Then number two, only show it on pages that people go to when typically have questions that they need answered, like the contact page, the FAQ page, the shipping and return page, and stuff like that. And have that chat pop up delayed with 5 to 10 seconds, okay? That's it for this video. If you like this video and you like what you heard, stay tuned, because there is going to be a lot more where this one came from, okay? And if you like to work with us, just go to workwithbgs.com. Just fill out a small application. We'll love to get on the phone and see how we can help you, okay? That's workwithbgs.com. Until next time, have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Bye.